my pain away. She said, sit on down, don't fear the night. The bones will whisper if the spirits are right. She gave me gumbo with a kick so deep. Ease my soul, put my heart to sleep. Her eyes like storms, her voice so dry. Burning sage made the spirits fly. She shook the bones on a wooden floor and told me things I'd not heard before. She said, sit on down, don't fear the night. The bones will whisper if the spirits are right. She gave me gumbo with a kick so deep. Ease my soul, put my heart to sleep. The future's clear, but the past still bleeds. She mixed her potions with moss and seeds. I came broken, now I know my song. Mama Marie knew where I belong. Her laugh was low, a thunder's roll. The swamp it stirred, but I felt whole. She said, boy, you'll wander, but don't regret. Your soul ain't lost, it just ain't set. She says, sit on down, don't fear the night. The bones will whisper if the spirits are right. She gave me gumbo with a kick so deep. Ease my soul, put my heart to sleep.
You hate time is moving faster. Feels like the closing of a chapter. We'll be laughing at this after the fact. Though it's not the way that it feels right now. Heartaches and silent conversations. Too good at overcomplicating. We're lost and no one wants to feel like that. But we'll find a way we can work this out. But it is what it is right now. I don't have the words to make this right, or a way to fix it all tonight. I know right now it don't seem like much, but you got all my love, all my love, all my love. It's dark today, but the sun gon' rise. Can't rush the dawn before it's time. Soon what is will be what was. And you got all my love, all my love, all my love.
Well, here goes nothing.
Remember
Oh, hell.
all the things we dreamed of. Back then, there's nothing we were scared of. I wish we were young enough to still feel that. But take us back if I could somehow. But it is what it is right now. I don't have the words to make this right, or a way to fix it all.
I'm remembering, I promise to forget you now. It's raining and I'm calling drunk. My medicine is drowning your perspective out. So I ain't taking any fault. Am I honest still? Am I half the man I used to be? I doubt it, forget about it, whatever. And the dial tone is all I have. I ain't proud of all the punches that I've thrown in the name of someone I no longer know. For the shame of being
Switch places. Gotta reload.
free.
We're over here. Surround them.
I don't like the way they threw me in the car. I gave your name as my emergency phone call, honey. Yeah. Ring and ring, even the cops thought you were wrong for hanging up. I died drunk, I died drunk, I'll die for you.
I'll die. Drinks pouring, couldn't stop it. Turning up a slow dance, ain't doing my shit. Above my head and I'm gonna rock it. Turning my first car.
Loading.
Last time I was in the back of a cop car, I fell in love. And
Yeah.
so I back up and loosen my cars. And it's all the same anyway. I ain't proud of all the punches that I've thrown in the name of someone I no longer know. For the shame of being young, drunk, and alone. Traffic lights and transmit radio. When they threw me in the car, I gave your name as my emergency phone call. Honey, yeah. Ring and ring, even the cops thought you were wrong for hanging up. I died drunk, I died drunk, I died for you.
I die for you. Beg you, sir, just let me call. I'll give you my blood alcohol. I'll rock with all the burnouts in the cell. Change my faith, I'll praise the flag. Wait, I swear she'll call me back. Son, are you a danger to yourself? Fuck that, sir, just let me call. I'll give you my blood alcohol. I'll rock with all the burnouts in the cell. Change my faith, I'll kiss the past. Wait, I swear she'll call me back. Son, why do you do this to yourself? And I said, I ain't proud of all the punches that I've thrown in the name of someone I no longer know. For the shame of being drunk and alone. Traffic lights and the transmitter radio. I don't like the way they threw me in the car. I gave your name as my emergency phone call. Yeah. Ring and ring, even the cops thought you were wrong for hanging up. I died drunk, I died drunk, I died for you.
know love doesn't last, so let's just focus on a good time before it passes. You know one day we're gonna break up, it'll be sad. All your friends that I'm an asshole, can I just ask you, what's it gonna take to please stop calling me that? I try to love you on the good days and on the bad. I've always been the one to pick you up when you're sad. You wanna talk shit after the fact. I've always been the one to hold you, breaking my back. I've always been the one to fix things, keep them intact. So what's it gonna take to please stop calling me that? She tried to run but now she keep on calling me back. If I knew you were gonna do me this bad, I would've emptied our bottles and never opened a tab. Cause everything that we had, you threw it all in the trash, and now it's part of the past. So I'ma give you a pass, need some time alone. Moving on, and now you're hitting up my telephone. Like to hide, you got a side that you ain't never shown. Out of spite, you got a temper and I should've known. Yeah, I should've known. Tell your friends that I'm a asshole and a fake, a dirty motherfucker. Do whatever it takes to love yourself again. Tell your mom I'm a snake and that you'll find another. You just want me to break. So what's it gonna take to please stop calling me that? I try to love you on your good days and on your bad. I've always been the one to pick you up when you're sad. Now you wanna go and talk shit after the fact. I've always been the one to hold you, breaking my back. I've always been the one to fix things, keep them intact. So what's it gonna take to please stop calling me that? I try to run but now she keep on calling me back.
It's okay not to be okay sometimes. When the love rains come, it'll be alright. Cause I'll hold your hand, we can win this fight. Together is better, we'll survive the night. It's okay not to be okay sometimes. When the love rains come, it'll be alright. Cause I'll hold your hand, we can win this fight. Together is better, we'll survive the night. Together, we work well as one. If love is a game, then we've already won. When I am with you, the skies are always blue. You flip my crown and make me happier than you. Ooh, ooh, love you. Ooh, I'ma do. Stay true for you. Yeah. And I love you, girl. It's okay not to be okay sometimes. When the love rains come, it'll be alright. Cause I'll hold your hand, we can win this fight. Together is better, we'll survive the night. It's okay not to be okay sometimes. When the love rains come, it'll be alright. Cause I'll hold your hand, we can win this fight. Together is better, we'll survive the night. Whoa, she got this beautiful blue eyes and the blonde when I'm better. Everything she wants make me wanna be better. If I had one wish, beating never upset her. Fuck the moon, I'm gonna love you to Saturn. Fuck the moon, I'm gonna love you to Saturn. It's okay not to be okay sometimes. When the love rains come, it'll be alright. Cause I'll hold your hand, we can win this fight. Together is better, we'll survive the night. It's okay not to be okay sometimes. When the love rains come, it'll be alright. Cause I'll hold your hand, we can win this fight. Together is better, we'll survive the night.
tell me what to do. Feel like everybody's fake, I can see right through. Tell me what to say, hard to tell the truth. Lies are weapons I know everybody use. People toxic once you look at how they move. No, they treat you like an object, now you're feeling like a fool. Said you love me, but I guess it wasn't true. Once a meeting, they are meant to be abused. Your lips are warm, my skin, it makes my blood shake. I hear your voice inside my head, it makes my heart ache. If you don't mean it, don't say it. Love ain't something you play with. If it ain't real, don't fake it. Only God, my heart, don't break it. Don't break it, don't break it. Only God, my heart, don't break it. Don't break it, don't break it. Only God, my heart, don't. This tomorrow you were the skeleton key. Looking back upon the lies and ways that you were using me. So in love with you, was blinded by emotion, couldn't see that you chose to abandon me, lay your traps beneath my feet. Are you happy? You thought it through and now you don't have me. Burn a bridge so you miss me, now you don't have me. I'm bitter, not all in the truth. And it's the way that you move this game, I'm not playing with you. I miss your lips and warm my skin, it makes my blood shake. I hear your voice inside my head, it makes my heart ache. If you don't mean it, don't say it. Love ain't something you can play with. If it ain't real, don't fake it. Only God, my heart, don't break it. Don't break it, don't break it. Only God, my heart, don't break it. Don't break it, don't break it. Only God, my heart, don't.
Forgot the things I've done. It's just good to be alive, and I can stay grateful for the sun. It's getting in my eyes, and how it's all waves. Do you feel me? Cause now you let your heart get filled with someone else's love, and now you let your head get held in someone else's arms. And if I died tomorrow, babe, would you feel me? Feel me? 'Cause you were only a little bit of a light. You were only a minute of my time. I don't miss you. I miss the way you made me feel like I lost part of me out there. My mind, when the space between our bodies disappeared.
see, if you do that, you do at least give yourself a chance. And it may be that when you are in this way freed from busybodiness and being out to improve everything, that your own nature will begin to take care of itself. Because you're not getting in the way of yourself all the time. You will begin to find out the great things that you do are really happening. The great things that you do are really happening. For example, no great genius can explain how he does it. The great things that you do are really happening. Yes, he said, I have learned a technique to express myself because I had something in me that had to come out. If I were a musician, I had to learn how music is produced. If I want to describe something, I have to learn a language so that others can understand it. I need a technique. But then beyond that, I'm afraid I can't tell you how it was that I used that technique to express this mysterious thing I wanted to show you. If we could tell people, we would have schools where we would infallibly train musical geniuses, scientific miracle minds. And there would be so many of them, we wouldn't know what to do with them. Geniuses would be a dime a dozen. And then we would say, well, these people are after all not very ingenious. You know, PhDs, how many of them are there? Because what is fascinating always about genius is the fellow does something we can't understand. He surprises us. The great things that you do are really happening. The great things that you do are really happening. For example, no great genius can explain how he does it. The great things that you do are really happening. But you see, just in the same way, we cannot understand our own brains. Neurology knows relatively little about the brain, which is only to say that the brain is a lot smarter than neurology. Yet there is this, which can perform all these extraordinary intellectual and cultural miracles. We don't know how we do. But we did. We didn't have some campaign to have an improved brain over the monkeys or whatever may be our ancestors. It happened. And all growth, you see, is fundamentally something that happens. But for it to happen, two things are important. And the first is, as I said, you must have the technical ability to express what happens. Secondly, you must get out of your own way. The great things that you do are really happening. The great things that you do are really happening. For example, no great genius can explain how he does it. The great things that you do are really happening. Showed you a system let's all practice getting out of our own way. It would turn into another form of self-improvement. See, here's the dynamics of this. And we find this problem, you see, repeatedly throughout the entire history of human spirituality. In the phraseology of Zen Buddhism, you cannot get this by thinking. You cannot attain to it by not thinking. As getting out of your own way ceases to be a matter of choice when you see that there's nothing else for you to do. When you see, in other words, that doing something about your situation is not going to help you. When you see equally that trying not to do anything about it is not going to help you. Where are you? Where do you stand? You're nonplussed. And you are simply reduced to watching.
Small talk with some neighbors on a block, but I'll stand with you all day. You never let me drive, you're a bed we won't survive, but I'll ride with you all day. You like the city lights, I like the stars at night. If you're happy in New York, I'll bring you home. I'll sleep in museums while you take all day to see 'em. Meet me in the lobby and I'll bring you home. I'm only happy when you are happy, so I'll shave tonight. I'm only happy when you are happy, won't you? You like the city lights, I like the stars at night. If you're happy in New York, I'll bring you home. I'll sleep in museums while you take all day to see 'em. Meet me in the lobby and I'll bring you home.
Go down swinging. You gotta go down swinging. And I'll tell you this, if you fight with all you've got, more often than not, you won't have it all. You win. That attitude part of your everyday life. The extra mile, the extra round. Choices to make yourself stronger mentally and physically. And fight. Fight against weakness and against fear. And fight against time and decay. Fight back. Go down swinging. Go down swinging. Give every day everything you've got. Everything you've got. Everything you've got. Everything you've got. Go down swinging. And when you face a challenge, even something where you don't believe you can win, maybe it's a situation where you cannot win. And if you can't win, remember this: you have nothing to lose. So stand up and go forward and go out in a blaze of glory, fighting with everything you've got, every ounce of energy, every bead of sweat, and every drop of blood, till your last breath. And then
Let me give you a practical exercise. Tonight, when you go home, take your desire, whatever it may be, and create a scene that would imply its fulfillment. Make it as natural as possible. If your desire is for a new home, feel yourself living in that home. Feel the texture of the furniture. Walk from room to room. Feel the joy of ownership. Then, and this is crucial, don't try to make it happen. Simply know that by feeling the reality of it, you have set in motion the law that must bring it into your physical experience. Your physical experience. Remember, the feeling is the secret. Feeling is the secret. Not the trying, not the effort, but the feeling. Remember, the feeling is the secret. Feeling is the secret. Not the trying, not the effort, but the feeling. Feel as you would feel if your desire were already a physical fact. Persist in that feeling and watch how life rearranges itself to match your assumption. Now let me address something that often confuses people. They ask, but Neville, doesn't this mean we should do nothing? No, that's not what I'm teaching. Action will come, but it will be inspired action, not forced action. When you assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you will be moved to take whatever action is necessary, but it will feel natural and effortless. Remember, the feeling is the secret. Feeling is the secret. Not the trying, not the effort, but the feeling. Remember, the feeling is the secret. Feeling is the secret. Not the trying, not the effort, but the feeling. Think of a composer writing music. He doesn't try to compose, he listens inwardly and records what he hears. Think of a great artist painting. They don't try to paint, they allow the image within to express itself through them. This is how you must be with your desires. The great secret is this: the feeling of the wish fulfilled is the very feeling that seals its fulfillment. The more you try to get it, the more you affirm its absence. But when you live in the end, when you possess it in consciousness, the trying ceases, and the having begins. The trying ceases, and the having begins. Remember, the feeling is the secret. Feeling is the secret. Not the trying, not the effort, but the feeling. Remember, the feeling is the secret. Feeling is the secret. Not the trying, not the effort, but the feeling.
Effort. And then once you climb up and you start to get altitude, you start to get elevation, gravity becomes weaker. Your old, weaker self doesn't have the same influence. Break the old you. It takes power. It takes effort to break the old you. It takes power. It takes discipline to break the old those habits, to break free of the chains that have been holding you back, holding you
There's times where you're gonna have to do it alone. There's not gonna be any team support. There's not gonna be any family support. There's not gonna be any friend support. There's gonna be times where you've got to go and do it yourself, but you gotta do it alone. And those are the times that make a difference. Those are the times that count. Those are the times where you have to dig deep yourself to get the job done. And if you can make that happen, you will win. And if you can make that happen, you will win. There's times where you're gonna have to do it alone. There's times where you're gonna have to do it alone. Let's think about those attributes that a warrior is supposed to have. Courage, self-confidence, self-discipline. What's interesting about those attributes is they're not inherited. They're not passed down in your genes. You don't get personal courage from your mom and dad. You don't get self-confidence from your genetic gene pool. And you damn sure don't get self-discipline in your bloodstream. These are choices that you make. You choose to be courageous. You choose to have confidence. And most important, you choose. You make the choice to be disciplined, to have self-discipline. And you make the choice to be disciplined, to have self-discipline. There's times where you're gonna have to do it alone. There's times where you're gonna have to do it alone.
When I was young, my mother told me, don't play with guns, that shit ain't holy. There ain't outlaws in it. I got old, my father told me, go get a gun, protect the family. Ain't nothing but outlaws in the real world.
Look! Who the fuck?
Thought the Lord would hold me, and I don't feel bad, hell I don't feel holy. Guess I'll have to find out on my own. I don't know if I was made from God's hands, but I know my father is a good man. I'm realizing now how the world bleeds. So if you're gonna burn him, you can burn me. I'm sick and tired of staring at the sunrise, just waiting for a truth I know just won't be right. Don't you go and tell me how it should be. Yeah, if you're gonna burn him, you can burn me. When I was young, my mother told me,
got mad and firmly told me, won't you go asking questions? And I don't know if I was made from God's hands, but I know my father is a good man. I'm realizing now the earth bleeds, so if you're gonna burn him, you can burn me. I'm sick and tired of staring at the sunrise, waiting for a truth I know just won't arrive. So don't you go and tell me how it should be. Hell, if you're gonna burn him, you can burn me. Hell, if you're gonna burn him, you can burn me. When I was young, my mother told me, don't play with guns, no that ain't cool. There ain't outlaws in heaven.
I'm pretty happy. I got a good job. I got a good family. I got a nice house. I'm in pretty good shape. Sometimes I skip workouts. Sometimes I sleep in, and sometimes I eat bad. And how can I find more discipline?
Akira.
You could be lying to yourself. That could be the problem. How is that? You can be lying to yourself by saying, I'm really happy. That can be a lie. And there's a chance you are, right? There's a chance. I got a good job. I got a good family. I got a house. I'm in pretty good shape. There's a chance. And if that's the scenario, good. You know what? Don't worry about getting more discipline. You're happy. You got a good job. You got a good family. You got a house. You got a car. Everything's good. That's fine. But there's a chance that that's not fine. There's a chance that you're lying to yourself. Because you know you could be better. And there's something in your mind that's saying you could be better. And you know it. And you know that the way you could get better, and the way you could do better, and the way you could be more is by having more discipline. So, discipline is rooted in the truth we tell ourselves. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Discipline is rooted in the truth we tell ourselves. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Tell yourself the truth. Tell yourself the truth. And the truth is, I'm not happy with where I'm at. That's the truth. The truth is, I can do more. The truth is, I can be in better shape. The truth is, I can work harder than I'm working right now. The truth is, I can do more for my family. The truth is, I can do much better than I'm doing right now. If that's what you believe, if you believe that to be the truth, you won't have to find more discipline. Discipline will find you. It will wake you up in the morning. Have you ever been preparing for something and you didn't think you were ready and you couldn't sleep and you wake up in the morning because it's happening? Isn't that interesting? So, when you're going through life and you truly feel like you could do better, and you could do more, and you truly feel that way, you think about that, you're gonna have a hard time sleeping. Discipline is rooted in the truth we tell ourselves. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Discipline is rooted in the truth we tell ourselves. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Discipline is rooted in the truth we tell ourselves. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself.
Let's pick it up.
Is rooted in the truth we tell ourselves. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. If you lie to yourself and say, you know what, I'm good to go. Like, I'm not worried about this operation. We're good to go. I know everything will probably go fine. Sleep all night like a little baby. If you lie to yourself and you're like, I'm in pretty good shape. My family's doing fine. I like this house that I'm in. If that's the lie that you're telling yourself, maybe you can sleep just fine. And maybe it's hard to be disciplined. So what you need to do is you need to know yourself the truth about what the hell is going on in your life. Do an assessment. Break out a piece of paper and start to write down these things that you claim to be happy about. Pull the stops off. Like, okay, if I could have any house I wanted, is this house the house I wanted? Is it? Is it really? You sure about that? Hey, I'm in pretty good shape right now. You sure about that? If I could snap my fingers in a different physical shape, is this what I would choose? Or would I want to be a little bit better? Would I want to be stronger, faster? Then you got to ask yourself, you sure about that? Discipline is rooted in the truth we tell ourselves. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Discipline is rooted in the truth we tell ourselves. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Discipline is rooted in the truth we tell ourselves. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Discipline is rooted in the truth we tell ourselves. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. The truth about the situation that you're in. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. And it should hurt a little bit. It should hurt a little bit. There should be aspects of your life that you know you can improve upon. That should hurt a little bit. Here's the cool thing. Take ownership of those things and guess what? Doesn't hurt at all. Now guess who's in control? You are.
morning's breath, shovels cracked ribs of the earth in death. I woke to find a shadow dressed so clean, buried cemetery in the graveyard scene. He said, boy, this story's carved in stone. Each tale I tell chill you to the bone. But don't you fret as we dig through your days, 'cause every man's dead ends in this place. Grime on his coat, yet polished was his smile. He worked without pause, like a sliding aisle. He chuckled soft and said, time's a thief, but me and my shovel, we so relief. In a voice so rich, like whiskey bourbon, he shared old secrets as the shadows churn. Said even the faithful lay here just the same. No halo horns when I carve your name. He said, boy, this story's carved in stone. Each tale I tell will chill you to the bone. But don't you fret as we dig through your days, 'cause every man's dead ends in this clay. 1,000 lives danced in the lines of his face. Kings and beggars, they all share this place. He smoked a cigar wrapped in death's perfume, whispered, son, your night is coming soon.
Healing may be called, Jung says, a religious problem. In the sphere of social or national relations, the state of suffering may be civil war, and this state is to be cured by the Christian virtue of forgiveness and love of one's enemies. That which we recommend with the conviction of good Christians as applicable to external situations, we must also apply inwardly in the treatment of neurosis. This is why modern man has heard enough about guilt and sin. He is sorely beset with his own burdens. He wants rather to know how he is to reconcile himself with his own nature, how he is to love the enemy in his own heart and call the wolf his brother, to reconcile himself with his own nature, how he is to love the enemy in his own heart and call the wolf his brother. The modern man does not want to know in what way he can imitate Christ, but in what way he can live his own individual life, however meager and uninteresting it may be. It is because every form of imitation seems to him deadening and sterile that he rebels against the force of tradition that would hold him to well-trodden ways. All such roads for him lead in the wrong direction. He may not know it, but he behaves as if his own individual life were God's special will which must be fulfilled at all costs. This is the source of his egoism, which is one of the most tangible evils of the neurotic state. But the person who tells him he is too egoistic has already lost his confidence, and rightly so.
for that person has driven him still further into his neurosis. How he is to reconcile himself with his own nature, how he is to love the enemy in his own heart and call the wolf his brother, to reconcile himself with his own nature, how he is to love the enemy in his own heart and call the wolf his brother. If I wish to effect a cure for my patients, I am forced to acknowledge the deep significance of their egoism. I should be blind indeed if I did not recognize it as a true will of God. I must even help the patient to prevail in his egoism. If he succeeds in this, he estranges himself from other people. He drives them away, and they come to themselves as they should, for they were seeking to rob him of his sacred egoism. This must be left to him, for it is his strongest and healthiest power. It is, as I have said, a true will of God, which sometimes drives him into complete isolation. However wretched this state may be, it also stands him in good stead. For in this way alone can he get to know himself and learn what an invaluable treasure is the love of his fellow beings. It is, moreover, only in the state of complete abandonment and loneliness that we experience the helpful powers of our own natures. How he is to reconcile himself with his own nature, how he is to love the enemy in his own heart and call the wolf his brother, to reconcile himself with his own nature, how he is to love the enemy in his own heart and call the wolf his brother, to reconcile himself with his own nature, how he is to love the enemy in his own heart and call the wolf his brother, to reconcile himself with his own nature, how he is to love the enemy in his own heart and call the wolf his brother. When one has several times seen this development at work, one can no longer deny that what was evil has turned to good, and that what seemed good has kept alive the forces of evil. The archdemon of egoism leads us along the royal road to that ingathering which religious experience demands. What we observe here is a fundamental law of life, enantiodromia, or conversion into the opposite. And it is this that makes possible the reunion of the warring halves of the personality, and thereby brings the civil war to an end. End of quote.
Oh, my self-esteem is gone and now I'm missing you more than I like to admit. Ain't that some shit? We met when we were young, 21 and getting drunk, just two dumb kids. We still won't quit. I've been quiet my whole life and I have trouble speaking up. No, you can't hear me, I've got black and brittle lungs. I bite my tongue and you don't know I gave you up 1 year ago, but tonight I'm DNR, just let me go. How are you so cool with losing people that you love? There's a voice inside my head. Please don't go, no, don't give up. I saw the old me in the mirror. He was laughing, he was fun, until I realized he was holding what appeared to be a gun. And he was angry at the world, you could tell just by his face. He was down to pull the trigger, watch his trauma be erased. Oh, do not resuscitate this man, he's clearly hit his limit. He's done all that he can. Do not resuscitate this man, he's clearly hit his limit. He's done all that he can. Oh, my self-esteem is gone and now I'm missing you more than I like to admit. Ain't that some shit? When we were young, 21, getting drunk, just two dumb kids. We still won't quit.
I've been quiet my whole life and I have trouble speaking up. No, you can't hear me, I've got black and brittle lungs. I bite my tongue and you don't know. I gave you up 1 year ago, but tonight I'm DNR. Just let me go.
We become what we think about. Now let me say that again. We become what we think about. Throughout all history, the great wise men and teachers, philosophers and prophets have disagreed with one another on many different things. It is only on this one point that they are...
You can't be unself-conscious on purpose. You can't be designedly spontaneous. And you cannot be genuinely loving by intending to love. By intending to love. Either you love someone or you don't. Either you love someone or you don't. If you pretend to love a person, you deceive them and build up reasons for resentment. You say, well, Well, I ought to be honest. That's the beginning of it. Oh, so many lies you can't imagine. So many lies you can't imagine. Either you love someone or you don't. Either you love someone or you don't. Like when I hear a lot said about love, a big love thing on. Everybody's got to love everybody. When he sings songs about love, do you know what I do? I buy a gun and bar my door because I know there's a storm of hypocrisy brewing. I buy a gun and bar my door because I know there's a storm of hypocrisy brewing.
Hey guys! Oh. They're dead.